win. Let's go. Coming through the door, hella fast, never slow. Got the cash and the pedal to the flow. Let's go. If you wanna ride, let me know. We can slide on the low. What you standing there for? Let's go. You can hate, cause I'm dipping with your mate. Out the gate, let's roll, let's bounce, let's skate. Let's go to the room. Let's go to the lane. Let's go. Your boyfriend ain't talking about shit.
Yo, what the fuck is up, guys? Fucking epic fucking 500 All-Star race. If you guys haven't watched that video, go fucking watch it, because that was epic. But here we go. The next All-Star race from the next series. Fucking TC cars, and that's right, guys. We're back in the fucking Dodge Challenger. I love this goddamn thing. It's so fucking sexy. It's so fun to drive, especially here at Daytona. And, after that crazy 500 All-Star race, let's hope the TC race can be just as good. And right now, we watch fucking Sideways, I think, or Great God. One of them, I can't really see, but they're first. Sideways in that sexy blue one. That thing's a fucking beast and a half. As we watch fucking Sideways hold them off. And, yeah, sexy fucking Dodge Challengers. These cars, believe it or not, are a little bit faster than the 500s here. But the handling on these, they do not handle like those 500 cars. But right now, Sideways first place. Looks like Kel is back in his DMS car. And he's in second right now. Great God in third. Fourth looks to be a Butt Cheek. Fifth might be Team Dynasty. Sixth is Dragon. Seventh, Mike Kanzi. Eighth, Amp Irish. Ninth, Shag. And 10th looks to be King Best. Here's we watch fucking Great God working with Mike Kanzi trying to catch back up. And, you know, same amount of laps. So we're going to have the same exact thing here. Just like in the 500s. Segment 1 winner will start first in the last segment. Segment 2 winner will start second. So let's see what happens right now. As right now, that sexy blue, purplish fucking color Challenger seems to be the best one. As Sideways showing he can get the job done, and he's cruising right now. As fucking he's getting a nice little push from Dragon. Dragon was just back in 6th, so you can see how fast you can go from the front, or you can go, you know, from the front to the back, or from the back to the front. Here, if you know how to get around this place, as you see all those red, gold fucking cars. And then that singled out white one, that is Shag. So let's hope Shag can get up there, and maybe he's already won one All-Star race, and Mike Kanzi's won the other one. Maybe can one of them win 2 All-Star races. As now Kanzi's up in second on the high side. Or he's right behind Dragon here. His Sideways is right behind him. As we watch a Butt Cheek right there. And Kale came back for the All-Star race weekend. So it's nice to see him back. It's nice to race with him again. So glad to see him back. Hopefully he can stick around. Maybe make a couple races. But we'll see how that happens. But anyway, good to have you back. Even if it's just for these races. It's good to see you again. But anyway, Dragon right now taking the early lead, and with his teammate, a Butt Cheek right behind him. As Amp Irish, Great God, Mike Kanzi right behind that. Looks like Sideways went from first all the way back to about 10th or 9th spot. Hopefully he can stay in the draft and go as we go on board with Kanzi. Shag gets into the wall. Shag's car does a fucking weird-ass bunny hop, and that looks like it's going to hurt Mike Kanzi, as Kanzi might lose the draft with that. But remember, segments, so as long as Kanzi doesn't go a lap down, he should be fine. As it looks like he's going to lose the draft as you look at the track map. It's alright. As Dragon is first. Cheek is second. Third looks to be Kale. Fourth is Amp Irish, and Team Dynasty in 5th. As these cars are just hauling ass around this track at fucking 210. As it looks like Kale might be thinking about using the high side. Here. There's Shags on the high side with Sideways. Trying to get a run going. As everyone's just kind of cruising here. And I got a text message. Hang on. As Shag using the high line with Sideways, as one car does a bunny hop, and what the fuck? What the hell? Intertwining, fucking hopping over the fence? I don't even know what the hell just happened. as it looks like King and Kel may have been intertwining with each other. So I don't know how the fuck that's possible, but I guess every dog has his day. I really don't know. Right now, Dragon first, Buttcheek second, third is Amp Irish, fourth Team Dynasty, and Sideways moves back up into fifth. That little stunt with Kel and King, that's going to push them in the back, but looks like it hurt Kel a lot more than it hurt King. But it's alright. Everyone's still in the draft. Everyone's just trying to win that first segment at lap 15. So we'll see who can do it here, as Dragon has had the lead now. No one trying to make a move on Dragon, as you see Amp Irish go up high. Looks like he's not going to have any help. It looks like Buttcheek staying glued to Dragon's bumper. Right now there's only one car out of the draft, as those two cars back there, Sideways and Shag, are trying to catch back up, as everyone's kind of cluster fucking. As we got someone sideways, and someone was burning tire. Great fucking save. It was a red car. Not sure who, but nice save, to say the least. As Shag is making moves, trying to get back up to the front. And it looks like everyone's kind of beating and banging right now in the opening laps. As fucking, it looks like TD got up into the wall. He might lose the draft. As fucking Dragon right now, showing he's got the most dominating car. Remember, the winner of this race gets 1 point for the All-Star race, or 1 point for the chase if you win the All-Star race. So 1 point does not sound like a lot, but it could mean the difference. As Dragon hugging that yellow line. Oh, someone got shot down there. Who was that? That looks to be maybe Buttcheek. Came back up the track, and looks like he got into Amp Irish. Everyone got sideways and loose, but it doesn't look to hurt anyone that bad. Maybe Shag and TD. But the guys that wreck, it really didn't hurt them. What the fuck? As now the next cars that looks like they lost the draft looks to be TD and Shag. Well, Amp Irish is still up there. Buttcheek's still up there. And Sideways was still up there after that little... I don't even know what the fuck to call it. As you see King this week with the green rims on his car. As we got 5 laps to go to see who's going to win this first segment. See who can do it here. As TD trying to push Shag back up there. And it looks like Kel is now on Dragon's ass. We have a couple laps to go. Who can win it? Can Dragon hold on? As these sexy Dodge Challengers, fucking sexy looking fucking things. Wish they handled them a little better, but it's alright. As next week, Daytona Infield. Can't fucking wait. It's gonna be a great fucking race, and we're staying at Daytona, so hell yeah. As now Sideways and maybe Great God are trying the high line. And Dragon still holding on to that lead. See if he can hang on to it a little bit more. Just for maybe another 3 or 4 laps. As Kel is all over him. So, alright, Kel's the one with the yellow rims and King's the one with the green rims. Just so, you know, I don't fuck up. And Dragon has those sexy chrome fucking rims. So that pretty much solves that. As you see Great God and Amp Irish right behind him. And then Sideways is that only blue car. As you see Great God trying to make a move to the outside. Here comes the help from Amp Irish and Sideways. But it looks like it's not going to be enough that time. As he's still trying the high side. He's side by side with King. Irish is right behind him doing bunny hops and shit. But it looks like they're not going to have enough juice up there. There's now a couple laps to go. Can Dragon hang on and hold off his teammates? As they're trying. See if they can do it. As we got 3 DMS cars up there, 2 Amped Up Motorsports cars, and 1 RJM car. Meanwhile, back here, TD and Shag are just trying to push each other, get maybe back up there. Mike Canty's about half a lap down from losing the draft earlier on. But here's the battle. Here is the battle. As Dragon trying to hold off his teammates. Zeus and Amp trying to get a run. Let's see if they can do it. As now Sideways goes under Amp Irish. Let's see. Can someone jump out and maybe fight Dragon for that lead? As it looks like Great God was able to get under King. Take away third spot from him. As now Great God moves into third. Can he do anything over here? As they're coming. As it looks like Great God's trying. Kel's right there though. I don't know if he can do it. Looks like Dragon might win this one. As everyone's trying, but no one's going anywhere. As it's going to be Dragon who's going to start first in the last segment. And one car drops out of the race. As Butt Cheek blew up. Couldn't hang on to it. Don't know what happened there, but luckily it's the All-Star race. It won't hurt him. And here we go. Dragon starts first in the last segment and this segment, so let's see if he can hang on to that lead, as Dragon's car looks to be really dominant right now. But can he hang on to it? That is the big question. As now everyone trying to fall in line. Kanzi's back up there. Shag and TD are back up there. Let's see if maybe they can mix it up. As now the 3 DMS cars are still up first, second, and third, with Dragon leading, King in third, and Kel in second. Shag wasting no time trying to get back to that front. But Mike Canty's right underneath him. It looks like Canty's going to get under Sideways too. As, damn, that was a shot to fucking Kel. From King. He almost had a run, but he would have been in the grass if he tried to pass Dragon. As now Mike Canty goes under Sideways, and Canty's going to move up into fourth spot. As now Canty looking to get under King to take away third. Looks like Canty's going to do it. And let's see. Kel has not left Dragon's bumper at all. As Canty was past King, looks like King got a nice run off the high side and was able to pass Canty back for third. As Canty now goes back up high. Kel looking up high on Dragon. Not seeing anything. As Canty's going to drop all the way back to the pack with no help. As he goes from third to seventh. That's alright. Dragon's still the leader. King in third. Kel second. And fourth spot is Sideways. As we watch Dragon trying to hold off everybody here. See if he can do it. As, damn, King took a shot. Nice save, King. As that's going to hurt King's momentum, but he did not wreck the car. So he still has a shot at this. He's just going to fall back to the pack and regroup. And look at Sideways on the high side. By himself. Seeing if he can do it. Looks like he's going to run out of juice. As now Dragon trying to hang on. Kel up there. Great God's now in third. Mike Canty in fourth. As now Sideways and Shag are trying to make that high sign work. See if they can find something up there. So hard to break out of the draft with these cars and pass. That's how Canty moves back in the fourth spot. Great God right in front of him. TD right behind him. And it looks like Amp Irish lost the draft. It's alright. Still got one more segment. As now Canty's going to try that high side with Zeus right behind him. As every car just bounces off the walls. Canty and Zeus both hit the wall right there, and that's going to hurt. Not Zeus, actually. TD might be. And that might make Canty and TD lose the draft here, as Shag is just barely going to hang on to it. And Dragon is still the leader. But it looks like TD and Mike Canty are out of this segment. As now Dragon still first, second is still, well, second. Great God, getting up there. Looks like Kel fell back a little bit. Looks like they picked off one. Let's see if they can pick off Dragon now too. As Dragon's still that leader. Shag's trying to make that high side work with King right behind him. And Kel right behind that. As here comes Shag. Can he get a run off the corner? Maybe, maybe not. As Dragon's car is so good. As there's 5 cars on the high side. 4 cars on the high side trying to get around Dragon. See if they can do it. He's only got Kel or Great God pushing him. As it looks like Shag was able to pass Dragon. But for how long? As Shag passes Dragon and just immediately cuts down in front of him. As now Kel and King move into 2nd and 3rd. Dragon's going to fall back to about 5th spot. Let's see, maybe Dragon's just going to back off the gas and let these guys battle for whoever's starting next to him in the final segment. As they're 3 wide in that final turn with Dragon in the middle. It's like King trying to push Shag back up there. Great God getting underneath Dragon again. As right now Shag trying to hang on to it. King right behind him. Great God in 3rd. 4th is Dragon. 5th is Sideways. And Kale right now back in 6th, just trying to hold on to it. As you see TD and Mike Canty back there, they're just too far back and they're going to run out of time. So who can do it? Who can win the next segment and start on the front row? As it looks like Dragon's going to try using that high side again. As he's trying. As now Shag trying to hang on to that lead. But it looks like King's going to get a push from Dragon and King's going to lead the lap. As now Sideways got Sideways. Nice fucking save. Everyone's bouncing off the wall here. Looks like King and Dragon are going to pull away a little bit. Sideways is in 3rd now with the little... I don't know. Everyone got antsy right there and just... I don't know if they just... I don't know. But it's alright. Let's see if they can catch back up to King and Dragon. As King's the leader, Dragon all over King. Sideways trying to catch up. Let's see what happens. That's King. As it looks like Sideways got underneath Dragon for 2nd. See, this shit's getting very interesting here. We've got 6 cars capable of winning this segment here. See, as Sideways is going to look to go up high on King. Shag's pushing Dragon. Kel right behind him. And Great God's still in the hunt. As any one of these 6 cars could win. As there's the group right behind them. TD pushing Mike Kanzi. But looks like Dragon's going to jump back up into the lead with Great God pushing him. And Great God wants the lead, so he's going to get a run and jump underneath Dragon. Here we go. Who can lead the lap? Looks like Dragon might lead it. Nope, Great God by a centimeter. Not even. Probably not even. But Kale's on the high side pushing Dragon. They got Shag right behind that. As we got cars fucking bunny hopping, bicycling it. Fucking, I don't even know how the fuck you drive like that, but good driving. As Shag's going to cut to the low side. Maybe. That wasn't Shag, that was Great God. As Dragon gets into the wall a little bit. And Dragon might fall back to last place in this pack. That's now Great God's the leader. Only a couple laps to go. Who can do it? As Great God's the leader. King right behind him. Sideways right behind King. Looks like Dragon's going to use that high side again with Kel pushing him. And who's Shag going to go with? As Great God trying to hang on. Sideways got Sideways off the corner. King's going to use that high side. See if he can maybe pass Great God here. As Dragon got into the wall pretty hard right there. Ouch. Looks like Dragon's just going to cruise. Shag helped him get into the wall a little bit, but nothing too bad where Shag's going to lose the draft. Great God. Let's see if he can hang on to it. As right now it's between Great God, Kill, Sideways, and King. Maybe. Or maybe Sideways may have lost the draft here. He did. So it looks like it's between Great God, King, and Kale. As Sideways falls back to where Shag and Dragon are. See if they can catch him here. I don't know if they can catch up in time. Well, let's see what happens. As Great God trying to hold on to that lead. King right on the high side. Who's Kale going to go with? As King's car goes airborne and jumps. What the fuck? But did King lose the draft? That is the big question. As Great God trying to hang on to it. Kale's side by side. Great God, it looks like he's going to hang on to the lead, but as these two drive side by side, that's going to allow the pack behind him to catch him. And oh no, as someone got nailed, that may have been Dragon as he went to bump draft someone, and it looks like, I don't even know how the fuck he wrecked, he just spun. As Dragon goes around for a spin, that's going to fuck his chances in the segment, but remember, Dragon still does start first in the last segment, as now we're deciding who starts second. But now after that, Great God first, second looks to be Kale, as you see Dragon drop back to about 8th spot. But let's see what can happen here. Great God, can you hang on? Kale right behind him, King behind him, and sideways. So now it's a 4-car clusterfuck. Shag actually lost the draft because of that wreck. But let's see. Who can do it here? This is it. Great God, can you hang on? Can maybe King get a run? Can Sideways get a run? Or can Kale come out of nowhere and do it? As we watch. Looks like Kale's going to get a run with fucking King behind him. Let's see. Can King now set up Kale? No, yes, maybe so. No. It looks like Kale's going to lead it. And looks like Kale might be starting second now here. Or is there one more lap? As we watch here, fucking Kale, he wants to start second. Can he do it? As it looks like Great God and King got together a little bit. That's what Kale wants to see. As now, who's in second? Great God. Can Great God set up Kale? As King looks to be a little bit too far away. Sideways might be way too far back. But King's going to have a tremendous run coming to the straightaway. Let's see if he can do it. As Great God goes around Kale. Kale's going to go low. Looks like King's going to bump Great God. And it looks like it's going to be Great God. Great God Zeus is going to start second in the next segment. And here we go, guys. 9-lap shootout. Anything goes. This shit's going to get very interesting. As Dragon's going to lead him down. Great God's going to start second. And it looked like Great God did not get going on that fucking restart at all. But Dragon in first, King right behind him, and Sideways behind him. As we watch fucking Shag try to battle back up there, Mike Hannity and TD and Amp Irish back up there. They're going to try to get in the mix here. As Dragon, can he hang on for 8 laps, 9 laps? As we watch everyone try to even it out. Someone's already in the grass back there. That looks to be Amp Irish, maybe? I don't even know how the fuck he ended up in the grass. As it was Amp Irish. Let's see, can Shag or Mike Canty win and win 2 All-Star races in a weekend? As now everyone's just kind of cruising. Mike Canty moves up into second right behind Dragon. With Great God right behind him. Here with a couple laps to go. Watch, can Dragon hang on? Can Canty get a run? Can Kale come out of nowhere and shock everyone and win? As Canty gets bumped into the wall, it looks like Canty's going to fall back to about 5th spot. Dragon's still the leader. Looks like Great God and Kale are right behind him. Dragon trying to hang on to it. See if he can do it. As Mike Canty falls back to 6th spot now. Looks like the pack is still intact, so anything can happen here. With just about 6 laps to go. Let's see, who can do it? Who can do it? As it looks like Great God battling for second, though. Getting underneath Kale. Looks like everyone's going to get together. Everyone's going to get loose, but nice save. Dragon's still the leader. Great God right behind him. Amped Up Motorsports right now, bringing it. As they're trying to show that the first 2 segments did not go their way. Let's see if they can do anything here. As now Kanzi's back in 5th. Dragon first, Great God in 2nd. TD is up in 3rd. 4th is Amp Irish. Let's see here as everyone's going to bump for the tri-oval. Seeing, oh no. Oh, I can't even tell what the fuck's going on. Looks like, I don't even know, hang on. Smoke clearing. Alright, there we go. Fucking Mike Kanzi falls back to 9th. Looks like Kanzi may have bumped Team Dynasty in the tri-oval and just hooked them the right way where he blocked the track. Let's see who got the worst out of that. Mike Kanzi looks like he got the worst. Amp Irish got the worst. TD definitely got the worst. King got hit in that too. So right now the first front cars, Dragon, Shag, Great God, and Sideways are all left. As you see right now, it's a 3-car clusterfuck. Sideways just barely has the draft. Maybe doesn't even have the draft. Can he get going here? As now, Kel and Dragon, or Kel and King, are trying to catch up as they pass Sideways. That hurts. As Amped Up Motorsports were right in the middle of the field, and right when they were trying to work together, boom, wreck. But it's alright. 4 laps to go. All-Star race. Looks like there's only one person that can win 2 All-Star races in one weekend right now, and that's Shag, who is now in the lead out of nowhere, with Dragon right behind him and Great God Zeus right behind Dragon. Let's see, we only got a couple laps left. Can this be another exciting finish like the 500 race? We'll find out. And Shag's going to lead him down with just 3 laps to go, or 4 laps to go. Dragon trying to hang on. Dragon has not been worse than like 5th spot this whole race, other than the time he's gotten in the wall. And then the pack behind him, Kel, King, and Sideways, they're trying to draft their asses off to catch the lead pack. But I don't know if they can do it in time. That's pretty much the pack behind them, TD. The Amped Up Motorsports pack, that's pretty much, I think it's safe to say they're gone unless some miracle happens here. But it looks like Shag's riding that wall. Trying to get ever so close. As now we got one team, one car from every team up there. Let's see, 2 laps to go. Great God lagging back. Dragon just shoving Shag, trying to tell him to go and get up there. And here's the pack behind him trying to close in. Let's see if they can do it. As Shag hanging on to it. Let's see, Dragon's going to look low. Great God looks like he was going to think about falling, but Shag blocked him at the last second. As they go into the final turn, here they come to the white flag. Who can do it? As fucking Dragon showing that he had a dominating car all race. Great God Zeus down low. Shag up high. Shag trying to win 2 All-Star races in one weekend and get that extra point in this series. As now here they come, white flag. Who can do it? As Great God looks to go low on Dragon, as they're side by side. Great God trying to hold that line, but Shag's staying up high. Looks like Shag's gonna stay up high. Great God's gonna run out of juice. Let's see, maybe he can get a run down the backstretch here. Is Dragon gonna try to make a move, or is he just gonna draft with Shag? As Great God losing a little bit of ground, trying to find more room, trying to find another run. Dragon's trying the high lane. Shag's going up there to block it. Let's see, Dragon's going to get a run. He's going to cut low. Great God's going to be up high. It looks like side by side, that's what Shag wants to see. And Shag's going to come across the line first and win 2 All-Star races in one weekend. What the fuck is up? Good driving by everyone. The second pack was close, but just not close enough. And great All-Star race weekend. And guys, I'll see you next week. Daytona Infield, can't fucking wait. And congrats to Shag. So, guys, we'll see you next week. Peace out.